Welcome to Downstairs and Dragons, where we're playing D&D in my basement as per our tradition. I'm Samantha, your DM, and over here we have our players, Dusty playing Clay, Josh playing Doric, Adler playing Thalia, and Jacob playing Pantheo. We left off last time investigating Yellowcrest Manor in Waterdeep. It is one of the main quests of the Candlekeep Mysteries campaign. And we have discovered a couple of things. What was that?
The motherfucker is from my motherfucking past, me and Pantheo's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His name.
So the guy who is suspected for murdering his whole family, the head of Yellowcrest Manor.
Abaris.
Yes, he...
His real name is Abaris.
Yeah, he is the same person who ran the cult of Zomoka's orphanage that raised stolen children. So you all have to go to the nearby... There's a town near Luskin where the orphanage is. Why else did you need to go there?
Because
Ettenmeyer
and Paxley
were kidnapped.
Thalia was saying it.
I was going to say that exact same thing. It's okay.
And you all have decided that instead of taking the Elven Forest Walker, Pantheo has instead desummoned it, and you're going to take a ship. Throughout the day... Wait, did we end at night? Yeah, you had just finished questioning. Were you going to stay somewhere, or were you going to find a ship tonight?
I think we were going to stay in the...
Yeah.
What's the name of the tavern?
Shit.
It's...
The Yawning Portal.
Yeah, the Yawning Portal.
Yeah, we did stay there. Yeah.
Are there other things you're doing? Buying anything? Taking baths? Getting meals? Going to the brothel?
How much party money do we have? I ask myself because I'm party money keeper. We've got 1,000 gold. How much? What do people have for potions?
Fucking broke. I've got quite a few healing potions. I've got 3 healing, 2 greater healing.
Okay, I got 3 normal healing.
I have a greater healing. That's it.
And
I've got
no, you've got like a fuck ton.
I remember you
Yes.
ever told me.
Yeah.
We also just bought some, so actually we're probably good. Do we have anything, because we're going to be traveling on water, do we have like water breathing?
I have that as a spell.
Okay.
I have trap of water breathing.
I have that as a ritual spell,
Nice.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
I
a Triton in my
guess-
past life, so I can just do that.
I guess we're pretty much good for equipment then.
Any fun things you want to do before you're stuck on a ship for 9 days?
I am definitely going to have to take a bath before I can't take a bath for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have prestidigitation?
It's different.
It's not the same.
It's about the luxury of it.
Yeah, I know.
The ritual, too.
Yeah.
I can't remember what Star Trek it was, but there's this... They showed the showers, and they're sonic showers.
I used to buy those for my Sims.
Really?
In Sims 1,
That's amazing.
they had sonic showers.
It just doesn't feel the same, honestly.
Do we want to hear my potions?
Oh my god, I don't.
3 minor healing potions and 5 greater healing potions.
Can you
5 greater? 5 greater?
You are a
God.
tank. I mean, that's the point, is for you to...
Monks are glass cannons.
And I just have them, and I forget about them. So I just get more.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I have those. It's wild.
I mean, we could have a little bit of a feast at the Yawning Portal.
Also, I just want to say something.
I wouldn't say no to the bath either.
Is there a
We've been
bathhouse?
on the road for a long time.
Yeah, is there a bathhouse?
Yes, right next to the Yawning Portal, because the Yawning Portal is so famous, there is, I gotta think of a really funny name, like...
The gaping portal.
Yeah, I was thinking like the Gaping Baths or something. The Yawning
gaping-
Bubbles.
The gaping
The
spring.
wet portal. The
Ugh.
moist portal.
The damp portal.
The wet holes.
The wet holes.
Well, the opposite of yawning is like awake, right?
Yeah.
If Clay ran a brothel and called it the Clay Beds.
Ugh.
That sounds like it's going to get dirty.
That's so
It
gross.
sounds like mud baths.
So you all, you're doing this at night, not in the morning, because in the morning you want to catch all the ships before they leave.
Yeah.
So, at night, you guys head over to the baths that are still open, and you are immediately greeted by typical bathhouse staff. The late night workers seem to be a little bit more lax, not unprofessional, but they're not as like uptight. Like, hello, how can we help you? And you know, it's like, okay, well, In the city, we do separate by a couple of things. If you would like to separate by your gender, you can choose to do that. We have this door over here for women, and then we have this door for men. But beyond that, we do ask that anyone with an extensive amount of fur go into our fur baths, as the filters are just stronger over there.
That's racist.
It's also because your skin requires different kinds of soaps. We don't want to burn you with the soaps we would use for humans.
Do you have private area ones for small groups?
Oh, we do. Yes, it would just be twice as much. So instead of like 1 silver per person, which is actually kind of expensive, it would be 2 silvers per person.
Could we just do that?
That sounds like fun.
If Thalia, you're okay with that.
That's all right.
Ooh, maybe this one? I'm trying to find a different music. So yeah. So
Very, very
Thalia's okay
pleasant.
with being with a human and 2 tabaxi?
I'm one of the team.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are gonna go to a private room where you're allowed to take off your items and put them in baskets, and then get into a mosaic ceramic tiled room. It's very echoey. You can see the lights, the candle lights bouncing off the water onto the ceiling. So it's pretty dim, pretty dark. There's no windows here.
I will pay them a gold.
And it's very, very steamy.
So 2 silver tip.
Oh, thank you so much. Would all of you... Oh, I meant to do this before we even started. I'm so sorry. Can I just... I'm going to write these down. There's going to be some events I have planned, and instead of like giving the event away, I'd rather just get your rolls now. Can I have all of you roll Constitution saves?
Okay. This is odd. I don't like this.
Oh god.
Con saves?
Yeah.
Do we have advantage?
No?
I'm just kidding.
Future con saves make me feel broke.
Okay. What'd you all get?
11.
Is this for concentration?
No.
I got 12.
7. 8.
Okay.
8. No, 7.
18.
Can I have you all roll history? Just for you to remember things in character.
Natural 1.
22.
Okay.
18.
History?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Clay 22. Insight.
We'll give it another chance. Natural 1. You're banned.
Yeah, that's 2 ones in a row, isn't
You're
it?
banned.
8.
I'll show you what we do. Dice like it. I'm just kidding. 8. Okay.
6. Wait, insight?
Yeah.
16.
12. I rolled a 3.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Okay, and perception.
This is an intense event.
Perception! I have advantage! Is that
This is over the next like 3 or 4 hours.
Is it vision?
No.
Okay.
Perception.
Damn it.
21.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
7.
Finally made up.
That's way better. And Dork?
30.
What the fuck?
Even though it's not...
Advantage. I rolled a 17.
Holy fuck.
Why plus 13? It's not sight-based.
I still have a plus 12 to my perception checks, plus my good luck stone, which is plus 13.
Literally nothing gets past this guy.
There was a little bit of a wait while you were all having your bath filled. They have to take the boiling water, add it to the bath, make it warm for you. And then they just have to make sure the room's ready for you. They leave and then they escort you in. So you were waiting maybe 15, 20 minutes?
Okay.
Panthea was naked the whole time.
Torque is also.
Well, they would have you waiting in the lobby.
They were naked in the lobby.
We're being escorted by guards.
So when you all are led back, you start taking off your items of clothing. You go to get in the bath where they have baskets of soap ready, towels ready. Everything's within reach once you get into the water. Surrounding the pool itself is a lot of like wood grate, so that if you step out of the pool, the water will drip off of you. Who's going in first? Who gets undressed the fastest?
I would be the slowest.
I feel like Thalia, you have the least amount on you, but
Thalia's gonna wait for everyone else.
yeah. Okay. So, you Clay and
Pantheo has breastplate on. I think that's
like
still
5.
a 10.
You're
I don't
the
think it's
only
full
one with
10
regular
minutes.
clothes.
Yeah.
Poncho,
Five.
jeans,
Clay, you would be
spider
first.
climbing shoes.
Okay.
Like
Clay,
undoing your wraps.
Well, gloves. They're gloves. They're rare gloves. They're weird gloves.
Clay, you go over to the pond, and you notice that the water is not clear. They definitely have some like milky substance in it, making it really soapy, really aromatic. But it burns your nostrils. It almost smells kind of like really, really strong alcohol that you would use for like cleaning something, not the kind of alcohol you would drink.
Stings the nostrils.
You go and you take a closer look with your high perception roll of 24.
Wait.
Sorry, of 21.
Yeah. I was
Of
gonna say
21.
That was.
And you look, so you look at the water, and you realize it doesn't move like soapy water would. It's not sticking to itself the way that soapy water is like sticky and bubbly. It doesn't look oily. It looks like almost thinner than water. So that's kind of strange. Do you want to point that out to your friends at all?
Hey everybody, this soap don't look like it'd be soaping right.
What do you mean?
I'm saying that it doesn't look as thick as soap, and it's almost like it's thinner than water. If that's possible. It's just weird, it's odd.
I'm gonna like, I assume there's a towel nearby. I'm gonna like dip it into the water and pull it out, see if anything.
Oh!
Sizzles.
Let's
Completely
not.
dissolves.
Oh my goodness. You know, let's.
I look around.
You are completely alone. The back door that led into here is closed and locked.
I'm gonna get my.
You mean the one that we came through?
No, the back door that the staff left
Okay.
through.
I'm gonna get my birch bark coat back on real quick.
Okay. You guys can start getting redressed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put my foot in.
I would not advise that.
Yeah, the towel doesn't look like it handled it well.
I'm
no,
going
the
to...
towel is an X towel.
I'm gonna take a pinch of my fur off and drop it in.
Go on.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
I sacred flame the water.
Why? It could cause an explosion.
Nothing.
Sacred
Okay.
flame isn't fire.
No, it's not.
Radiant.
It's radiant.
Okay.
I was thinking it could be a slime.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm going to loudly proclaim, can we get a manager? Manager!
No answer.
I'm gonna try the door behind that led us
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah, I want to check that.
It's
Oh,
locked.
cool.
Okay. Clay Tim.
Oh, sorry. The door that led you in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locked.
Hey, Clay Tim.
Yeah, Dork. Dork. Yes, Doric.
Yes. Remember the tree?
The tree that I punched?
Yep.
I want you to know, here, there's different ways to open stuff.
Yes, there is.
Yes, and I mean, you know, maybe I don't want to punch it after seeing what happened to that. How do we know that this door is not coated in that stuff now?
I touched the door.
Why?
Before you go,
Well, I'm not going to break the door because that's going to cause
Is
a
there
ruckus.
a key hole that I can look through? I looked through it.
You don't see anyone in the lobby, and it looks like the candles were all blown out.
oh, they left without us.
All right, I can do this. I can do this.
Hold
fellas.
on.
Hold on.
One second.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say I can lockpick it.
Do we have our weapons or no?
Everything you took with you, unless you left it at the yawning portal.
Mage hand?
Yeah.
Do I have it? I don't think I do. I do have mage hand.
I'm gonna go into my herbalism kit and pull out like a glass vial, Can you see if we can get some of the liquid in here?
Ooh.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and bottle it up and cork it up with mage hand.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I think I do have some
I think the
glass
mage hand would
bottles.
technically take a certain amount of damage that like dispels it.
Yeah, we got.
But
We
like,
have a
I
bunch
don't.
of
No, I
ones
don't think
in
it
there.
does. I think mage hand can.
I don't think
It's like
mage
in-
hand gets damaged. It just sort of like displaces the stuff around it. But let me check.
Okay, then yeah, it totally works.
Yeah, it doesn't melt the glass.
It does not melt the glass.
Is there anything invisible in here?
No.
Okay.
This makes me think of hydrochloric acid.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's the stuff we used to use to bleach the bones on the farm. I'm gonna lockpick the door.
Okay.
So
which one?
I can do both.
Which one do we want to do?
I'll start
Which one
putting
do
my
we
armor
want
back
to
on.
do?
Which door do you want Clay to lockpick?
Because the staff
we want
left
our
and locked
way-
it behind them.
do we want our way out or do we want to investigate further?
Well, here's the here is question. Do we want to find people who try to harm us, or do we want to just leave and let city guard take care of it and probably let whoever this was get away?
I mean, what if it's... God, no, it burned my hair pretty fiercely.
It
know
melted.
what?
It melted towel.
Alright.
I'm just wondering if it's like a type of magic that just destroys all the dirt and like leaves you safe. Like, I'm wondering if we're almost like overthinking it.
We have identify.
I certainly wouldn't touch anything.
I believe it is.
And you were locked in.
Yeah, and we're locked in.
and I believe it's.
Yeah, the locked in part is pretty
So-
suspect.
Personally, I would like to investigate a little further. I think I might like to go through the servants entrance
You
instead.
can.
I
You
agree.
can still unlock it without opening.
Well, I was thinking about this. So, just in case no other customers come through, what if we block up this door?
Well, the door's locked.
I understand, but if there's a person, like say a front desk person comes over, unlocks it, lets more people come in here that could possibly get harmed, what if we barricade that door and we go investigate that
Is there
service
any
door?
furniture in here?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Clay. All lights are out. The hallway is empty and lights are out.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's coming this way.
So I'm gonna go to the door to the servants entrance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
come
gonna
back and
cast
see it.
clairvoyance to sort of see through it. So
But if we need quick
I just described the room, right?
yes, describe the room. I can see it. I choose between seeing or hearing, so I'm gonna see the room first.
Alright.
It looks like what would be a normal storage room. I mean, it looks like it probably connects to another bathroom on the other side. But it has things like buckets, towels, soaps. This particular one has a bunch of empty, like, cauldrons, which would be used to carry something that can't be carried in wood.
Alright.
Is there
So-
anyone in there?
There's a door to the other side, though.
I'm gonna switch to like hearing real quick. I'm gonna keep it there. It's concentration for up to 10 minutes, so just in case.
I can unlock the one door just in case we have to make a quick
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah.
I'll try to
Just cast
unlock
Arcane
it
Eye
quietly.
instead. It's literally better.
Go ahead and roll stealth first,
Guidance.
and then...
I'm gonna pass it without traces.
Oh, okay. So, what does Dusty need for...
It's plus 10 to stealth.
So roll your stealth plus your stuff, and then plus 10.
Roll my stuff. Plus my stuff. Oh. Plus, okay, so hold on. Okay, so that's plus 10 for stealth.
Yep.
And guidance.
Yeah,
Wait, guidance gives me advantage?
No,
or
a plus a D.
a
Plus a D.
D4? Okay, I always get it mixed up. Okay, I just because I want to see what the number turns out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 37.
Wow.
Yeah.
I rolled a
that one-
16, had a plus 8, so that's 24 plus 10, 34 plus 3, 37.
If there was someone watching the outside of the door, they would have no idea you were doing anything to it.
Even dark.
And it's like so stealthy.
Really?
You almost would have, like, if there was something trapped on it, you almost would have bypassed it. But go ahead and roll your actual lockpick.
Okay. Which is
guidance.
okay. Which is I'm gonna roll that first then. Okay, so I remember what it was at least. Okay.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, I don't do lockpicking much.
Same as a normal check.
Okay, same as a normal check.
It's
Up
your
for what?
sleight of hand.
It's like 29. I got a 19.
So while Thalia is psychically looking into the back room, you are so stealthily lockpicking this front door. It didn't jiggle, it didn't move in place, it didn't squeal. No, it was like you stood up like you were done, and Dork's like, "So are you gonna do it?" And it was not that Dork's, but like,
You want to see it again?
yeah. But you have finished with that,
All right.
and it's your first time using lockpicking tools, so you kind of like impressed yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, is it always that easy? Like, did I do it wrong? Like, what?"
And I think you guys even like. I think you guys are probably like confused because my lockpicking kit looks like woodcarver's tools.
It is, and I said
Yeah.
you can use it as a lockpick set.
Yep.
So he takes out like a little wood carving like knife, just puts it back, and we're all just like, "What did you do? What was that?" And then the door just unlocks.
Yeah. I just pulled it out, put it back in.
Good job.
Should I go on to the
Yes.
next one?
Yes.
We doing this right away?
So you
Yep.
come
Should
over.
I wait until everybody's redressed? Because you guys are in.
They are. You're the only. I
Okay.
think. Yeah, we just said everyone got dressed.
Yeah.
So Thalia's over at the door, and you come over, and you can talk to her if you want to, or you can just be like, "Get the fuck out of my way." And
Is there anything that you've noticed? And am I okay to lockpick it?
It just seems like a supply closet. There's cauldrons and that sort of thing. And then there's a door leading onwards. I think you're good to lock pick. There's no one else in there.
Alrighty.
Guidance.
Does pass without a trace only work for one
No.
roll?
You don't need to be stealth with others on it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
No one I
But
can
it's
see.
concentration. Oh yeah, you can't see invisible.
Right.
I can. Which is
And me not having it prepared, I feel very silly.
Well, see invisibility.
Yeah, I have it. I just not prepared.
that's not a big deal.
21.
Yeah, you're able to lockpick this door.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then you, so you're able to lockpick this door. It's ready for you all to open it if you want to. You don't get any reaction from the other side. Nothing explodes.
I will. Do you want me to go first, or I'm not exactly that stealthy in this armor?
Can I like smell the air?
Yeah.
Would that be a
Roll perception.
Like in here, or do you open the door?
I open the door and I kind of crack. Like
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Wait, was it guidance? No, it doesn't matter.
So a lot of the steamy air that you're currently in rushes into the room, into the storeroom. So that muddles your senses a bit. But the thing about when things are wet, it makes it easier to smell that thing. So like when it rains, it's easier to smell the grass. Because that room got moist when you opened the door, it almost smelled like kind of like wet dog.
I knew it.
I know you knew it. As soon as you leaned over, I knew you knew it. But it definitely smells like the strong, alcoholic, acidic, like burny smell coming from those cauldrons too. It smells like both musty and burny.
Kind of gross.
It's like a really weird mix.
Do you tell us this?
Hey, it smells like that one bookstore when I went and smelled around. And they
Bookstore?
didn't-
Oh, the
didn't-
Jack of Wares.
And they didn't like that I said it smelled like a dog. It smells just like that.
What's that dog?
It's the wolf.
Fun fact, they got me with it. They got me with that. And I literally sat there, I was going, what is up, dog? And Josh was just dying.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
It
forgot that I got
legitimately-
you about.
Yeah.
Got you with up dog.
And I was like, what? Like, what is up dog? What's up dog?
Oh my God, what is his name? I have it written down.
I have it written down too.
Whose name?
The Wolfman.
The wolf guy.
Boris.
Boris.
Sir Boris. And a rock.
Sir Boris and a rock.
So I will.
Excuse me.
The wolf. I don't know if I told you this or not.
You did not.
The wolf, Boris, is in Baldur's Gate. Or not Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep.
Let's see.
How do you know that?
He messaged me.
He sended you.
I see.
Last session I caught him in his lie, didn't I?
Yes. Sorry. We don't know the whole story, but we know that you think that he's in Waterdeep. And Pantheon knows you're hiding something.
Yeah. Would you like me to roll deception?
Well, I
No, he's already solved. No.
it was last
We've already
session
done
that I
Yeah.
incited that.
Jacob.
You're really drawing him? Shut up.
What is that? Is that a
I'm
goldfish?
drawing Le Poisson Steve.
Wait, what? Drawing what?
Steve. Le Poisson Steve.
From TikTok.
Okay. Il est brhon. Il est jumpant.
Oh, did I finish all my fries?
Thalia, do you have detect magic? Prepared?
Is it
Do
okay?
I
I
have
didn't even
it
notice.
prepared? It's a ritual. I have it as a ritual.
Probably not.
Why would I ever prepare a ritual spell?
What are we doing? What are we talking about? What's happening?
He's obviously after us. What do you guys want to do?
Were you when let's back up here a second. When were you planning on warning us about this deadly wolf man?
How long have you known Doric?
Do you have any more readings or runes?
I don't. They're all used up.
Since...
I'd like to investigate the room while this is happening.
I don't have keys then.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Because I assume
Well,
we're
what
in
are you
this
looking
room.
for? Yeah.
Just anything out of the ordinary
Yeah.
that looks like some weird difference.
I won't even make you roll investigation. The weird cauldrons
true,
don't
right?
belong here. The,
That is true,
Like
that's
they were
true.
hastily brought in. They spilled all over the place when they did it.
That's a long time.
Do I notice anything inside the cauldron?
Is there, he didn't trust us with that or something?
Maybe a couple drips left
No, I
of
trusted you.
pure
I just
acid.
did not
It
think
is
that
pure
it
acid, like,
was
okay.
important.
Important.
Well,
A man that's a part of the cult that has my sister, you think that was not important. That's awesome, Doric! Wow! I don't think you have a good idea of what important is. Because that's pretty fucking important to know. Oh, I wouldn't have let go of my sword going in here.
No, you wouldn't have.
I've been holding it.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
I was naked holding it. I literally wouldn't let go, right?
I think
Like, that's the curse.
You can let go. You can't pick up a different weapon.
Okay, that's a fair point.
So
I like the idea of him like just nonchalanting like
Naked
a
with
gonna
his-
go into the pool but still holding
just
his sword.
butt naked, clutching his sword.
Literally by
Yelling
the
at his friend.
Yeah. Pretty important, Doric, don't you think?
I guess it was.
Yeah. It was.
Well, you know now. He's in the city and obviously tried to kill us.
better late than
This
never.
is a very shitty trap, though. It's just a pool of acid.
You know, I can't imagine he lingered around. Maybe he did a little bit to hear the screaming, but once he didn't hear any of that, he's probably long gone.
It's honestly, this feels like a really desperate ploy to get us.
I mean, either
It
way,
does.
the first person who would have gotten in would have gotten hurt. And then what? Oh, we're all just going to get in too?
What was the first question she asked all of you?
Oh no, I was drunk.
If you wanted to be separated.
Oh, yes.
He was trying.
I was
bitch.
thinking about
I go
asking
up-
for a private bath too.
I
That would have been
immediately
bad.
open the door that we came in, and I walk out.
Why?
Because that bitch tried to separate us.
There's no one out there. There's no one in the lobby. All the workers gone.
Isn't it like midday or something?
No, it's
It's
night.
like 11 p.m.
Oh, it's
But there
late.
are night shift workers.
I'm going to
that
the door.
were here.
I'm going to the door that's in the back.
Right, so you go through the storage room into the other bathroom. It looks like it was, it wasn't actually cleaned up for the night. It was kind of just left with cold water sitting in the pool to be like dumped out and drained in the morning. It just looks like they closed that room. Like it's
Okay, so
all the
it's,
candles are burnt out.
so it's a bathroom.
Soap is thrown
bathroom
away.
Supply area, another bathroom.
Yep.
Okay, bath.
So it's like between the two.
Mm-hmm. It just looks like another private room.
I come back.
I sprint outside.
Well, there's another bath.
Outside where, like out where Doric is?
Is he outside?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just in the lobby.
Because I was gonna try to
The
go
lobby
see.
is like outside.
Because I was gonna try to go see. I feel like that not that much time has passed. Like I should be
I
able to
mean,
see people in the distance.
So they had you wait 15 minutes to go in, and it took you guys a couple minutes to take off your clothes and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So they might have had.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean,
15,
it took
20
them time
minutes.
to pour the acid in, but yeah, they might be gone 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do we have more glass?
But
Because I want to throw a vial in Boris's face.
so
Yeah, right here.
Those are filled with potions.
No, in my bag I have empty vials.
Oh.
I
Well,
kept them for
vial.
safekeeping. Wait, what?
So they were trying to separate us and then attack us.
That would make sense.
So there might still be people here. Can we let's all just group, go through the storage room, go through all the baths, and basically clear out the entire bathhouse.
Okay,
That's
all
reasonable.
seen.
Yeah,
Doric.
a lot of the doors are locked, but you have your lockpick friend here. These aren't like super crazy locks. It's just to stop someone initially from like barging in.
Shall I start rolling?
No, don't worry about it. You end up getting through all of them. Even if you make a mistake, you do it again.
Call me Limp Biscuit.
So you, chainsaws in your hands? So what were you referencing?
Limp Biscuit. Rolling.
Oh, I was thinking chainsaws for hands cutting all the
No.
doors up and
No.
getting through. Hey, Jesus.
I
So
don't have
it's
knives
just
for
it's an
hands.
empty bathhouse. Some of the baths have been emptied for the night. Some of them they were gonna empty in the morning. It looks like they have the public bath, like the really big public bath is ready to be filled in the morning, so they can start bright and early.
So, what I want to know is there's nobody that got hurt.
No,
They
there's-
were literally just trying to target us.
yeah.
Okay.
There's either a chance that they're never open this late and they were just waiting for you, or there's a chance that they are open this late, but they fully planned on just closing up and running away as soon as you came.
I want to know how to get rid of the acid so that way nobody gets hurt.
Yes, I'm a
I
little.
don't think we need to worry about that.
I'm just picturing whoever comes in the morning cleaning it up.
I take my what is it, a spear?
You could always leave a towel draped in it so it's really obvious.
Take my spear and I just carve into the floor acid.
You're gonna ruin the bathhouse
That's
floor?
rude.
Yeah,
That works, I suppose.
I mean we have paper too.
Well, it's already.
We could
carved.
just write a note.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys find a way to leave a note about there being acid in that bathhouse, and you can go back to the yawning portal next door, or you could, in the middle of the night, try to find another bathhouse.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel safe staying at the yawning portal.
I mean
The yawning portal has a reputation. I'm sure it'll be
It-
fine.
it's also filled with other adventurers.
Hey, you guys want to hear something crazy?
What?
Just go into the yawning portal and be like, hey, do I have a bar story for you? We almost jumped into a pool of acid. How's that
People
for
will
you?
buy you drinks for that.
I do want to go into the yawning portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go up, straight up to the bar, and I ask, "Have you seen the White Wolf man in the past week?"
No.
No?
I mean, we get a lot of adventurers, a lot of different faces, but white, wolfish, no.
Well, someone, most likely it's White Wolf. You know that bathhouse over there? Just down the road? Fill the pool with acid and try to take us out.
Oh, okay. Why would someone want to take you out?
Because they are evil.
Sure.
They're cultists.
It's part of our fun adventure, you see.
Well, I'm not part of the city guard, so
No,
you can take it up with them.
I realize that. I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering if you knew anyone. Or if you know of anyone, or had heard anything about the cult of Zomoka.
Here and there. Hear about a lot of cultists who want to go down.
Then they pull out a daredevil scene and go like, "You should have never said his fucking name."
I suppose that makes sense. This is quite a large city.
Yeah, I see a lot of things, and I have a lot of people to give drinks to, so unless you're paying, talk to you later.
Sure, I'll take ale.
Okay, anyway, so you guys get drinks. You
Just,
go to
And then there's
bed.
a person that goes, "Ha."
How much sleep are you getting? Because you guys, how early you want to get up?
do we want to sleep here?
Yes. Why would we not?
The other
beds are
option is
cozy.
trying to find a late night ship.
You know, that doesn't sound nice to me. I'd like at least one night in a nice bed while we're in civilization.
Okay.
Thank you.
We really pay a lot for our accommodations back at Candlekeep and are rarely ever there.
Well, you got rid of them now because you took everything to Verdalite.
We also paid for a few months worth of
Vistandi's mansion.
Yes, using Vistandi's mansion. Okay. Do you have large room for 4 people?
I feel like last episode you had already booked a room.
I feel like
I
we
don't-
did.
I don't
I
think
think
we-
we did.
I don't think we did. I don't think we ever even roleplayed getting
I
there.
vaguely am actually on their side.
Really?
I think we did.
Yeah.
I think we did, yeah.
So you guys go to your room. How early are you getting up? Sunrise, which would be like 5 a.m. Well, no, it's late in the year, so like 5:30, 6 a.m.
We'll probably want to get up early if we want to catch the ships in the morning.
Okay, so 6 hours of sleep and then run to the port.
Probably.
Well, what time is it currently?
Midnight.
I'm gonna talk to the barkeep. You know the time like the ships usually like leave port? I'll put a silver down.
The fishermen usually come back. He takes the silver. Fishermen usually come back around, and there is actually a D&D like timetable, and I don't fucking know what it is. So I'm just gonna say 7 a.m. The fishermen come back around 7, 8 a.m. is when the fishing market opens up. A lot of the merchants try to leave by 9 while the fishermen are docked, like 9 or 10.
Oh
And then
my
you'll find
goodness.
random like passenger ships would leave at like 10 or 11.
We can sleep in.
I would like to get at least 8 hours of sleep.
I haven't slept in ages.
And I'm exaggerating at midnight. It's more like it's 11:30, but you fall asleep at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does it take to walk from here to the docks? An hour?
I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe an hour.
Yeah, so half hour for play.
Okay, I'm
Humble brag.
I would like to. It has been a long time on road. Do you have any type of bath type thing that we could pay for to be brought into the room?
Yeah. I can tell housekeeping to meet you up there in the morning.
Okay, thank you. How much? I just put 10 gold down.
Okay,
Why?
that's part of the-
Holy fuck.
That's the parties.
It's not if it's my gold.
Okay.
The Yawning Portal is really expensive, so I actually wouldn't be surprised if it was 5 silver a night for a bad room. So that would be 2 gold a night for all 4 of you, plus the bathing services would be... yeah, so, I mean, you're probably overpaying by 5 gold, at least.
Yeah, I just put 10 gold down.
I'm sure they're used to adventurers just throwing
Yeah.
money around for no fucking reason.
And he goes, and there won't be any acid in it. For this price.
Well, thank you. If anyone asks about acid, I will pay you 500 gold to not.
To not what?
I'll collect. Go up to bed. Get out of my face.
You know, this is what we're paying for. Peace of mind, really.
You think fucking 500?
You have 500 gold to just drop on don't kill us money?
I never said I had 500 gold.
Clay, back at the bathhouse, you heard Pantheo yell at Dork, but you didn't quite hear what it was about because you were lockpicking. Did you want to ask about that?
I mean, I guess Clay would just sum it up to banter between the two.
Okay. So you all get a full night's rest. You get tub baths, bucket baths, barrel baths in the morning. You're able to safely sleep, safely get up and get ready and go to the port. And when you're ready, we're gonna go pick out a ship, okay? And you stopping me? Okay.
Nice.
As we're walking, I would just let's see.
So, also, no, I think I'm so good.
I walk next to Clay.
Okay.
Howdy.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Oh, and you could have had your laundry done too.
Howdy.
So you're all very clean and refreshed.
How are you doing?
I'm alright.
You sure? You've gone through quite a lot of shit in the past month or two with UNT and all that stuff.
Well, I mean,
And the ice in the dark.
Yeah. I am sorry, and then I will take the deck because I'm pretty sure I have it, and I'll hand it to him.
Oh.
alright. So what?
You will be in charge of that for now.
I mean, really, you talked.
No.
It should be you, right?
It really
I didn't
should
know.
be.
No, I didn't say
You
anything.
don't have consequences from it.
That's
And
true.
you're like tied to the guy.
That's true. I should be the deck master.
So
Yeah. I mean, I kind of already forgot about it, you know. But, yeah. So, just so you guys know, I hate the dark. I hate enclosed places. And yeah, because you know, reminds me of death.
is there a reason for your fear of death? I know you've been able to mention it more, but you've never really talked about fully what happened to you with that one card.
It's hard to say.
You only remember bits and pieces, pictures that flash through your head for a second, words at the tip of your tongue.
Like, when did you pick up that woodcutter's kit?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
You actually you bought it. You didn't just materialize with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. I bought it.
I mean, when did you learn to do that?
Honestly, I'd have to say it was after I pulled that card. I don't know, something just weird happened. It's like I try to talk, I can't. It's sometimes like I mean, I don't just stone face now, but I just can't really form it into words sometimes.
How much, Dusty, do you actually remember?
About
The grave.
all of it.
Oh, you have you notes?
I took notes.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just then you're doing a great job. I
Yeah.
was just wondering.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember.
Okay,
I remember what happened.
I was just trying to gauge the difference between Clay and Dusty. You're good.
Oh, yeah, no.
You're acting it out so well. I thought that maybe you, Dusty, didn't remember any of it.
Oh.
So no,
Oh,
you're doing a
no.
very good job.
No, anytime that I ever get to try to talk about it, I mean, I can.
Okay.
But
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I'm sorry, and he puts his paw on your shoulder. Claws digging just a little bit on accident, but
but I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm sorry for just running off into the dark and getting so upset at you. And Pantheo, howdy. I'm sorry for being upset at you. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the dark.
Thalia, you've never seen them all apologize to each other so much.
And Thalia, I apologize to you. You deserve more attention.
To me, even. Oh, I certainly appreciate it. I suppose.
Clay jumps into the pool of acid. No, I'm joking. That's why I was apologizing, because this is final.
No, but you all are talking while you're walking towards the docks.
Mm-hmm. Also, I want y'all to know, figure out what you want to eat, because I plan on cooking throughout the night while we're on that ship.
Speaking of which, as you make it to the shore, the fish market has been closed for quite a while, but you guys can hear a huge commotion around one of the fishing ships that has just pulled up. And you see them, they're pulling a line to lift up this great big fish. I mean, maybe 8 feet, 9 feet long.
That's not
It looks kind of like what I would say, like, it looks like one of our bluefin tunas. But rounder, wider, bigger, like a big, chunky, manatee-like bluefin tuna with really long fins. And it's got this beautiful blue hue that, depending on the way the light hits the scales, it's like sunflower yellow.
Huh.
And everyone is so excited to see this fish, this really, really rare fish. And I was going to say, Clay, you don't really get a lot of experience cooking ocean fish, because you've never been to the ocean, you've never been to Waterdeep before. So you see all these people who are like now auctioning off this incredibly expensive rare fish that is found way out in the ocean, saying that they're going to have it go to the most valuable restaurants or the most valuable like competitions. And that's why this fishing boat came in early, is because they wanted to immediately sell this masterpiece. They do have other fish for sale as well, if you wanted to buy anything. I don't know how Clay feels about ocean fish or fish.
Hey,
Clay.
is there any, like, small bodies of water around PhiloSofie?
Just your pond that has a bunch of like loaches and stuff.
Any rivers?
So, like, no freshwater fish or
I think
anything?
there's maybe some small streams and rivers, and on the road from PhiloSofie to Greenest or to Candlekeep there were rivers, but your family's land is actually really lush because you have a really big pond on it that irrigates all of the pastures.
Oh.
So I don't know if you'd be excited about this or not.
You know, Clay, you asked what we want to eat.
Yeah.
I want to eat that giant, beautiful fish.
Sorry, no can do. That looks expensive.
We have expensive tastes. I have expensive tastes.
And there it is.
Well,
It would be a good way to make it up to me.
I agree. I think that fish is a good way to apologize to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
I'm surprised you don't like fish.
It's disgusting.
Oh my goodness. More for me.
I will also be partaking.
So you guys were gonna walk past this crowd, but Thalia and Pantheo are now up at the back of this crowd talking about getting this fish.
well, I want y'all to know that I don't cook fish. I don't know how to cook fish, so I feel like if we got an expensive fish and I tried to cook it and it turned out to not be good, I think it would be a waste. So what if we got some different fish and I practiced with that and I don't make myself vomit and then I can feed it to y'all?
There's someone standing up next to the fish. They're now up on a barrel going, "That's right, you see it here, folks. This is the one and only butter rose tuna." And it's called that because of its
the one and
amazing
only.
buttery, flaky texture of the meat. That's right, you could be serving your patrons of your restaurant one of the rarest fish on this side of Waterdeep.
One and only.
I would like the
So now
bidding
it's
to start
extinct.
at 5 silver. Who can do 5 silver?
1 gold.
1 gold. We got 1 gold way in the back over here. Who can beat a 100 copper offer? And he is just like, he's talking up this fish and how to serve it and what spices to have with it and how to preserve it, because he's trying to make people feel comfortable enough to buy it. They are getting They're getting the auction to go up to about 4-5 gold now. We're at
Okay, so
5 gold.
Clay knows auctions.
Okay.
He would know about auctions.
Cattle.
He wants to know if this auctioneer is lying.
It's just a fisher person. Oh, roll your insight. Oh, and you're kind of doing insight on the whole crowd as well and their reaction to it. And
Can I also do a scan around of the crowd to look for anyone that I recognize?
yeah,
I
perception,
got a
please.
10.
Everyone seems to be fully on the same page about this fish.
We're at 4 or 5 gold. How big is this thing?
That's
Oh,
wild.
like 7. How much did I say? 8 or 9
What
feet
is that?
long?
It's gotta be over.
So it's got how many
That's gotta
pounds
be
of meat?
over
Oh my
30.
god. Like 100? No, that's too much.
What?
I think. Well, how much would an 8-pound fish weigh?
How much would an 8-pound fish weigh?
Like 100
8 pounds.
Like 8 pounds?
I'm sorry, 8 feet.
Wow. They
8
got you on
feet.
that.
I told you my
Adler cooker.
words. My words get mixed up with the concussion. I meant 8 feet.
Oh.
How much would an 8-pound fish weigh?
Is it a tuna?
I was like, why are you looking at me like that? It's
Is
it's a fair question. It's a tuna.
Is it a tuna?
Yeah.
Because just so you know, an 8-foot tuna, like a big eye tuna, can weigh up to 400 pounds.
Okay.
That sounds good.
I told you this thing was really chunky, so it actually probably is 400 or 500 pounds.
Which is how much your bag
Bag of
10 gold.
Bag of cooling can.
10 gold,
No,
that's
what?
double what our last one was. Who would like to beat a whole
This
one?
last one, wait, you said the one and only.
Auctions were.
No.
It's literally the two of
The
us
last
against each
bit
other.
was
Yeah,
500.
yeah.
Was 5 gold.
We're
You
just
said
pumping
the
it up for no
the
fucking
one
There's no
only,
fucking
and there's no others
like
available.
it, there are no other fish like it in this area. It's something that they probably caught off of some random current and it got pulled into this area. So yeah, 10 gold right now. 10 gold is winning.
11 gold, 8 silver, 2 copper.
I think that's not getting beat.
Can I select the buy it now option?
12 gold! 12 gold!
Butter Rose sailfin tuna for whatever the fuck you said.
No!
No, 12 gold. He
I
said
missed
12
it!
12 gold, 12 gold. Come
Yes!
back. Get this off my ship. Let's go.
This is an awful auction. You didn't even say going once, going twice.
He's just a fisherman and I can't do that.
You're an awful fisherman.
Oh my god! Alright, so I don't know how you guys are gonna
Get off
carry
my boat. We're taking this thing.
I don't know how you're gonna carry this fucking
So, any passenger ship we find, we're just gonna haul this 400-pound fish. Hey, can we bring our fish too, please?
Just betting against each other is so funny.
So as the crowd is like dispersing, someone hears that you're looking for a passenger ship and they go, "Oh, passenger ship, you got gold like that, we'd happily take you. Who all are
We
you?"
do not have gold like
They
that.
heard we were paying 11 gold
It's
for
gone.
a fucking fish.
The gold is gone. We paid for the fish to keep up.
He sees you and he looks at you up and down and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I forgot. Our ship is full." And he,
What the
Oh.
fuck is that meant to me?
He's racist.
Do you want to die?
no,
Do you want to
He
meet
goes-
your god? Hey, who's your god?
they literally are just like
I
walking
start
away,
drawing
like
my sword.
darting away.
You're gonna meet him soon.
And then someone else comes up and goes, "Put that away." He means because you're an adventurer. A lot of us passenger ships won't take adventures.
I also rolled a natural 20 for my
Oh, no one you recognize.
perception, okay?
Wait. No one you recognize.
So that was a 33.
No. It was just a bunch of fishermen in Waterdeep.
How is my passive perception?
You'll have to find a ship that'll take adventures. Not anyone over here. Try the north side.
My passive perception is higher than what I can roll.
Yeah.
What I can physically roll.
Why even roll at that point?
It's fucking wild.
So, hold on. We've got to
Okay.
haul this 400-pound fish all
Carrying
the
it.
way.
How many bags of holding do we have?
You'd have to cut it up to get it in.
I know.
And you have a bag of cold.
Yeah, how much can the bag of holding
Up
hold?
to 500 pounds, and I probably got about 50 in it right now.
That's perfect.
How much can the bag of holding
Yeah, you guys
hold?
want to chop it up right now, you can.
Because I was going to say what we could do is have the bag of holding hold maybe like 50 to 100 pounds of it,
Well,
and then
once we chop it up, we're going to lose like 100 pounds of offal,
You are.
if not more.
So yeah, if you guys want to spend some time cutting up the fish. They take it down for you. They actually help you. A lot of the fishermen are going to help you clean it up.
Yippee.
So yeah, you start putting stuff, and they're like, "Oh, bag hook, very nice, very nice." I'm like, "It's cold, very nice." They're like, "I mean, you got the gold for it. You got the gold." And you give them the gold, and he's like, and they help you cut up this fish. You get it all packaged up. But now your bag of holding is spent. Your bag of holding is done. Sorry, the bag of holding is spent. The bag of holding is fine. So now you've gotten some hints that you actually need to specifically find a passenger ship who will take adventurers. A lot of these passenger ships will not take armed guests.
Who was that pirate guy we met at the spa? Is that dude out
It
of
was
Waterdeep?
fake Jarlaxle.
Is fake Jarlaxle in Waterdeep? Let's go to the north side. Let's look for fake Jarlaxle.
Well, okay, he was north. He was very far north when we met him at the, whatever. But we didn't we took him back towards Silvery Moon, I think.
Yeah, he's at Silver. He went to Silver Moon and went on from there.
Okay.
I
So,
can message him.
You guys go up to the north, and you see there are a lot more, I guess not like professionally known or high reputable ships on the north side of the port. It only takes you a couple minutes to walk that way. The ships seem to be a little bit smaller, less guarded, less special. So instead of getting on like a really big galleon that has a ton of guest rooms, you're going to be getting on something a lot smaller. As you kind of walk around and ask people like looking for a passenger ship, they look at your armor and your weapons and go, and they're just kind of like doing their own thing, like picking at stuff, whittling, and they kind of look at you and go, they point you off. So you all get pointed down this pier. You get pointed down to the end of a pier where there is a man who is loading up his ship with what appear to be like rations and barrels and things like that. He is, well, I was going to have him be blonde, but my hair is so dark, I hope that's not off-putting. A blonde man with brown eyes. He's a half-elf. You can see the little points of his ears sticking out. He sees you coming with your weapons and your things, and he's like, I won't wait for you to tell me. You're looking for a passenger ship.
How did you guess?
Because all the adventurers get sent my way. And he also, on his hip, he's got swords, he's got a gun, so he's well armed to take care of himself. You can see that he has 2 other crewmates that are actually quite small up on the deck. He's got a gnome who's swinging around the outside, repairing the outside of the ship, and he's got another gnome that's up messing with the sails. So he's like, yeah, we can handle adventurers. Where are you going?
Luskin.
And you don't need insight to know he's giving you a dirty look when you say Luskin. He looks you up and down, looks over at Pentheo, looks back at you, Doric. Yeah, I can do Luskin. That's,
Have you taken anyone to Luskin recently? In the
No.
past 6 months?
No.
Insight, please. Alright.
You want to roll something higher?
No.
Okay.
That's like a 12.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about your questions. He doesn't care to tell you anything about his life or anything he's been doing. He looks like his stomach is upset. Like that's the look on his face is just acid reflux. Just it's like good weather is 8 days, likely to be 9. I require. How many of are you?
4.
All 4 of you are going to Luskin together?
If you're thinking about the cult of Zomoka, we're going there to take people back from them that they took from us.
Look, our family's up there and we just want them back.
Do it. You know what? We still have the posters. Did we take the posters from Baldur's Gate? I suppose
You said you snatched the red, the one
Yeah,
with the stone.
yeah. That's the only one we took. I'm guessing that you have been hired by a White Wolf at some point, or some other people that have used your services before.
You don't remember me, do you? Dork boss. Took you and a little lady all the way to Waterdeep. About a year and a half ago. You know what I do with the furry folk who want me to take them to Luskin?
What?
Drop them in the middle of the ocean.
Why? Are they already part of the cult? Or are they just people heading to the cult?
But you know what I do with furry folk leaving Luskin. Get on the ship.
How much do we owe you?
It's free.
Sir.
We'll go the 9 days and then I'll be there waiting for you
Sir.
with all the ones that you're able to get out.
Patty, by the way. Do you like fish?
I'm just like mouthing at Clay.
He gestures at his ship. So his ship is a ketch. It's one size bigger than a sloop. It looks like it's been modified to be anything you want it to be. He has rigging there for net fishing. But then he also has, shoot, what's the other thing a ship can be used for? I'm totally blanking.
Traveling?
War?
Yeah, I was gonna say it has a couple cannons for defense. It's built like for speed and maneuvering, but it's low. Like it has a low center of gravity.
Like messengers. Like
yeah,
you.
so it's meant to just do what you need to do, which is really common for pirates because pirates could be smuggling, kidnapping, fighting, fishing, whatever.
Dropping furry folk into the middle of the ocean.
Have you seen any beast folk in this town lately? Specifically a man with white fur and a wolf in the body.
Oh no, but I've heard them talk about him.
Okay. He tried to kill us last night, so.
Well, I mean, it's your fault for not taking me up on my offer. Leads you onto the ship.
Offer? What offer?
My dad spent his life building homes for diverse peoples, so I've been escorting the escapees to my home on an island across the sea.
On an island. I'm so sorry that the brain rot just came out.
No, he's laughing at my face.
Yeah.
He broke my character so bad.
It was seeing you.
It was immediate.
It was seeing you break.
Cause she, I think it's because she saw my face.
I did.
I could. Sorry.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Oh my god, we fucking broke so hard.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sick to my stomach.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
So, actually, I want to tell you, that con save I had you all do, I don't give a shit about yours. I care about Clay's. Clay, you got an 18. If you want to hide your reaction to what this man just said, you have the ability to hide it. You don't have to. If you want your friends to see your reaction to what he said.
Don't my shit.
I see.
No, you don't.
I know
No, you
what's
don't.
going on.
No, you don't.
I know what's going on.
You
You
really
just
don't.
met your son.
No.
He goes,
No?
Cobble, wrap things up. We're gonna get out. Right now. And then he goes,
Wait, why would
Flower,
you say my son?
Tylee's down now.
Did you look at my shit?
Did you watch the
No.
video?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay, but
I'm
hold
just
on.
inferring.
You're inferring? It's like, why would it be my
Actually,
son?
It's because I'm a lion. I'm infer.
Okay.
He gets
alright.
up and he goes, Flower's gonna show you where you're staying. Flower, don't put him in the pitfall room. Put him in an actual room. I'm gonna get ready to go.
Hold on. Should they all roll? Well, he would know my reaction.
It's up to you if you want your reaction to be obvious or not.
Because you roll high.
Because I'm just, after he said that, I'm just, like, just in thought, like, just thinking, like, I'm just in thought.
Right. So you see this man, he goes off onto the boat to get more things ready for, what is it called when a boat lifts off? It's called, what's the word for it?
For setting sail.
Yeah, setting sail. He's gonna go get ready to do that, and one of the little gnomes, she looks very elegant. Long brown hair, sleek, rogue-like clothing. But, she's only like 2.5 feet tall. She's like, come with me. I'll show you to your quarters. She shows you around the ship, shows you where everything is. You're going to be staying here for a while, so she shows you where you're going to go to the bathroom, where you're going to have your stuff, where you're going to sleep, your hammocks. She shows you the pitfall room, which you guys, if you hadn't said anything, I was going to put you in that room and they were going to drop you. It was going to be really fun. I was really excited about it. She tells you what not to touch, what chores you'll be doing while you're here. She talks to you about how to handle certain threats if they get attacked by pirates or whatever. I'm going to end the episode there, and we're going to start the next episode with you on your sea journey. But you now have a free passage to Luskin with someone who is an ally, who is against Zomoka.
Nice.
And now you know, Doric, this is the man who actually got you to Waterdeep with your friend. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on Downstairs and Dragons, where we're going to go beat the hell out of the cult from 2 of our players' backstories.
Whoa!
Thank you so much.